Hello students, I'm going to show you how to run a basic search in HBU OneSearch and also a more advanced search in HBU OneSearch. This is for the Master's Education classes at the Aldine cohort. And let me go ahead and get started. I've gone to hbu.edu and now I'm going to take my mouse and click on Academics, which gives me the link to Moody Library. Now I'm waiting for that to load. And if you scroll down, you'll see this picture in front of me is not the library. Scroll down and you'll actually see a picture of the library in the middle of the page. This is still the academics page. So let me try that again. Moody Library. There we go. And so you see a picture of Hinton up here, but the library picture is actually down in the middle of the page. This is the front view of the library. And if you scroll down, you'll actually see the services and resources that we offer. Okay. And as I reminded you in class, anytime you click on an online service, you'll have to log in. You should see the husky dog barking or blinking his eyes at you. Sign in there with what you use for the my.hbu.edu login. I think that's where you go to get to Blackboard. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on the databases. Earlier I made a video for using the ERIC database, and I clicked over on Education, this Education tab. HBU OneSearch is linked there over on the left side just by the title. But if you scroll down on this main page here, you will see all the different databases available. So let me, regardless of discipline, so let me go ahead and go down here. And over on the left, you'll see this big box that's HBU OneSearch. Go ahead and click on the advanced search. And like I said, off campus, you'll be asked to log in. So just taking some of the topics, or one of the topics that we talked about in class, I'm going to demonstrate that to you. So you have been asked to, for Dr. Spody's class, to actually research a certain type of syndrome, the causes, treatment options, effects on the child for learning, and recommendations for teachers. I just wanted to tell you also there are some websites you can look at, like National Education Statistics, and then also the Texas TEA, and then also the CDC.gov to see those things there about the syndrome. Some of them will be there and some of them won't be, but I just wanted to give you that information in case you wanted to go look at those websites. But you will need some studies or articles from academic journals from the Moody Library website for your paper. So let's go ahead and type in the syndrome that we picked. So we're going to type in fetal, I think it was fetal alcohol, there we go, syndrome. And here we are. There's also the spectrum disorder, and I'm not real sure what the difference on that was, but you might want to put an or right here and type it in like this. And I will go ahead and do that. Hold on just a second. So I don't care, if you don't care which one you get, you can do both of them. I'm going to go ahead and take these, and this is way over my head. I am not sure what all these terms are related to, but I just want to show you that you can. And now I have a huge number of hits. I noticed there was a different spelling on one of those, so you might want to check and see. I guess it could be a British spelling. So let's see what that is. Okay, so that looks like a pretty good search right there. You can see all the words and phrases that were used right here in our search. Or you could just keep it simple and just search fetal alcohol syndrome. And I'm just going to put an educate here with a truncation symbol after the T for education, educating. And I'm going to put or teaching, teach. And this is for teachers, teaching. Or this is, let's just say learning. Or I'm going to truncate cognition. And we're just going to try this for a very simple search. And so we're taking the phrase and different ways the phrase is spelled or different phrases for that same syndrome, and then adding other words that might go with it. So as I spoke earlier, you want to put your ands on the outside of the search boxes and your ors within the search boxes. I have not narrowed it down yet to scholarly journals, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll down here and ask for scholarly journals. And I believe that you were asked to limit, let's see, to the last 10 years. And you see on this laptop, it automatically updates without me asking it to update. So let me go ahead and wait for that, and then I will change those dates. Okay, so now the results have loaded. We have 7,000 hits to go through. I'm going to go ahead and put the word study here. You don't have to. Actually, I lost my other terms I put in here, so let me put them back in again. Let's say teach or educate. All these are truncated, so we get all the other endings. Teach or educated, or let's just try learn, or let's see, what else do we want? Teacher, educate, or learn. You could put everything that your professor has asked you to look for. So I'm going to say or cause, or let's say, going back to the earlier page, you could say treatment. I'm truncating that. Or strategies. Or let's just try effect and truncate that. Or let's say that should be enough. So this will give you some good words to search in the vocabulary of the heading words for the articles. I'm leaving everything at selected field, and you can see there this is searching the title field, the author field, subject fields, keywords, abstract. So this is a good search. We have already limited to the scholarly peer-reviewed journals. If you don't get enough, you can always go back and change this selected field to full text if you need to. So now we've got the retrieved items for this search, and we have 5,716 hits on that. So you can either start going through these, or you can actually limit it again. I'm going to go ahead and type the word study in here so that I can retrieve some studies. And you don't necessarily have to, I'm not sure if you have to have studies or not. Studies are going to be the best thing that you can look into. But let's go ahead and ask for the word study to be somewhere in the title field, the abstract field, which is a summary of the article, or any other of the heading word fields. So let me go ahead and search that. And now we're down to 3,000. And you can actually take your mouse and hover over the little magnifying glass and read the abstract for that article. And this looks like a pretty good article. It says there's a need for teachers to understand the unique, and I won't go on from there, but you can see here. And you want to look at this and see if it's actually a study and the implications for daily whatever. And then you can, if you want it, you can actually click here and put it in your folder, or you can click here, full text from Eric. And when I see this full text from Eric, when I'm in HBU OneSearch, I'm concerned that if we put this in the folder, you will not actually get the full text. So I would not advise putting any of these full text from Eric into the folder, because when you open up and email those to yourself, you will not be getting the full text. So I would just open it up like right here and then download it to a flash drive. When you're looking at things from Eric, make sure that you check this right here where it says EJ, because if you see ED, that's an Eric document, and that's not considered a journal article. Okay, even though we should be okay because we narrowed down to scholarly journals. Okay, so going down for some more. Here's a good one, advances in the diagnosis and treatment. That would follow along the causes and the strategies for teaching and stuff. So let's go ahead and open up this and look at that. So you can see the full text is available here. Basic research that has been or could be translated into practical applications for diagnosis and treatment. So this might be good to look at. And I'm going to go ahead and click out here, and you can put this in your folder. This is an academic journal. Scrolling down some more. So you're going to want to go through all of these. There's a lot of them. If you want to narrow it down again, click on Subject, and then go ahead and open Show More. And you can pick any of these subject headings that come up. It doesn't matter how many you pick. And narrow this down so that you don't have to go through thousands of articles. So let me just go ahead and pick a couple of these real quick. I will take this one. And let's go down. Here's another one. And let's see what else. Prenatal alcohol exposure. Let's see. You could do substance abuse in pregnancy if you wanted to. I'm really interested more in the children. So let's take that. And we actually have 163 of those articles have that subject heading. Let's see, and you could take as many of these as you want to. Maybe this one would be good. Childhood and youth, definitely. Childhood. And I'll take school age also. So you can take as many of these as you want to. I'm going to go ahead and stop now because I need to show you how to actually email these to yourself. So I've marked a couple of these, and I did not mark the ones from EBSCO. You could email those for the citations, but remember that if you don't have the PDF, you will not be getting the full text. You might get a link to it now, which would be okay, but you won't be getting the PDF attached. So I'm just going to click on 2 right now. You would have to go through about 1,000 of these unless you want to narrow this down again by adding a row, which you can do right here. And I'm going to go ahead and go to my folder, which is at the top. I'm going to plot my email address in here after I select them and email myself these 2 articles with the PDFs attached, which you can see right here. And I'm waiting for the email. There you go. So I can plot my email right in here and send that to myself. And I usually put a little note to myself, check APA, because you don't want to just trust the database to do this correctly for you. Mark that you want APA, and then just send this to yourself. Okay? Go ahead and contact me if you need some help making an EBSCO account. And that's the end of this video. Thank you.